loan, a Quicken Loans Yorgage is what you're looking for. With our exclusive Yorgage, you can choose a term that works best for you, anywhere from 8 to 30 years. The rate today on an 8-year Yorgage is 3.25%, APR 3.67%. For 7 years in a row now, J.D. Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation for customer satisfaction for primary mortgage origination. And for the 4th year in a row, they've also ranked us highest in the nation for mortgage servicing. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to QuickenLoans.com. That's 800-QUICKEN.
For J.D. Power award information, visit jdpower.com. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
One of our producers is in here bothering us. Welcome back here to the Sports Lounge with Fred Dreyer, who is on assignment this week. He has a role in the Transformers movie. He'll be telling you about that next week on the show. I'm Michael Horn, along with Jim Roope and Tyler Roope. So let's get into it. Football action here. Now, Tyler, tell me about this guy, Sammy Watkins. He's the wide receiver for the Rams. Is it true this guy believes in a flat Earth society? Is that right?
Yeah, it came out recently that he is part of the Flat Earth Society.
Yes.
And he believes the Earth is not round, but indeed a flat surface.
You're not joking with this thing. That's truly what he believes.
That is what he believes. Him and Kyrie Irving on the Cavaliers. Some recently athletes have been coming out about their Flat Earth Society.
So there is such a thing as a Flat Earth Society.
Yes, they're very real.
And so, Jim? What do you think about this, the Flat Earth Society?
Well, okay.
Much, Jim. You don't think anything about this? You've worked with major news things, Westwood One, ABC, CNN, and stuff. Have you ever stories ever come across?
Well, the Earth is
desk?
flat outside. My front yard's flat.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
I've researched the Flat Earth Society.
You have done that?
Yeah, and so I guess that they just believe that it's a thick crust and it's just a circle. And it's flat.
That was the pizza at Angela's and Vinci's.
Wait, the flat Earth? Yeah. And
so it is round, but it's not a ball.
So when you go in the air and fly, instead of flying around the world, you're going in like a circle to your destination.
So every pilot must know
that it's a flat Earth.
That it's a flat Earth. Because they fly either to their left or to their right. Only.
That's true. You can't. Yeah, you can't.
So to get from here, from L.A. to Ohio, it is a constant right turn.
Yeah, you can't go straight through.
You can't go. So
that would ruin everything.
Well, and so here's the thing. Like in pizza, I'm not much for the crust, so that's why I don't like to go. I like to go in areas that's sort of not all the way to the edge of the Earth. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
Like the safety zone. Yeah. So there's an old country song called Mel McDaniel said the world must be flat because when people leave town they never come back. And so that could be the motto of the Flat Earth Society.
Exactly. Yeah, they actually have T-shirts.
They do?
If you guys want to sport Flat Earth Society.
So are you a member of it now?
I'm not. I'm a conspiracy guy, and I don't like to judge people right off the bat.
Not right off the bat. He waits a minute.
I'll wait a second and then judge you. But if you're a flat earther, I just can't take you seriously.
You can't.
Because we've been to space.
Yeah, and you see the sphere, you see the whole sphere.
And they say that that's fake, and there are people who say moon landing's fake.
Yeah,
I'd rather hang out with people who believe the moon landing's fake than Flat Earth Society people.
So if you're trying to handicap games with the Los Angeles Rams, remember wide receiver Sammy Watkins is there. He believes the Earth is flat. Yeah. Can't be too much of an improvement for his game. And you said Kyrie Irving, he's another guy that does this. What team is Kyrie on?
He's the Cavaliers.
Cavaliers. That's not a...
What you research this? What scientific evidence do they have? There is none.
There is none.
They just believe this.
They just believe that we've never taken real pictures from space.
How would you like to be the coach of, the Cleveland Cavaliers basketball NBA guy, Kyrie Irving, or Sammy Watkins with the Rams?
Kyrie Irving's actually on the Celtics now. My bad. He got traded.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah, he's got my bad.
So he's on the Celtics?
Yeah.
Well, that's a move up for him. Oh, Cleveland was good, though, too.
Yeah,
that explains a lot, though.
Okay, so what's going on with the NFL now? The coaching, they're saying we're just 2 weeks into the season, third week coming up here this weekend, and there's a lot of coaches that they're going to be losing their jobs. Yeah. Who's on the hot seat right now?
Well, number one, Marvin Lewis of the Bengals.
Really?
Yeah.
Not his quarterback, Dalton?
No. Oh, yeah, him too. Yeah, actually, okay, well.
What's Dalton's first name? Is it Andy?
It's Andy.
Andy Dalton.
It's Andy Dalton.
Sounds like a guy that's on a sitcom. And me,
Hey, Andy!
I'm Andy Dalton. He has a look, and I don't want to make fun of anybody,
Actually, yeah.
but he has a look like he doesn't quite know what he's doing.
No, yeah, they are. That is a sitcom.
He's a flat earther.
The Bengal games are sitcoms.
And he's got that red hair, and it looks good in the helmet. That's all I got to say. I would sort of darken that a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
Or just shave it off or something, because it's kind of,
It's a signature, I guess. I don't know.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Do
a red rifle.
Football players need a signature?
Oh, when he was good.
To sign their contracts.
Yeah. Wow.
Thank you very much, Jim. By the way, Jim will be here for 3 weeks. Try the veal. He'll be with you. Okay, what about Buffalo Bills? I hear Rex Ryan. Is there a problem?
Yes, he's on the hot seat too. And Chuck Pagano of the Colts on a hot seat.
Wow.
Which is interesting that it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and
come on.
I've been talking about Marvin Lewis being fired for
His seat's been warm for a while.
Yeah, he's been sitting on a pretty hot seat for a long time.
Well, last year the Rams guy got fired. Jeff, whatever his name was,
Fisher.
Yeah, Jeff Fisher. Maybe about halfway into the season or something, and they were filming. How embarrassing is that when they're filming that HBO series and you get fired?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't like that at all.
Rams are where they should be right about now. They won one, so you figure they're going to do at least 1 or 2 more maybe for the year. So kind of pick them if you're on your handicap sheet. I'm in this league where all you have to do is pick the winners. And so I won a preseason week already, and I was tied and won the first week of the regular season. I think I had about 5 losses last week, and I don't know the results yet. So I don't think there's any cash coming back to me if you come to Papa. But you don't have to do the handicapping. It's just pick the winner.
Yeah.
So I may be calling you on some of these since I just found out you're a handicap expert.
Yeah, I'm an expert. Expert.
Okay, what else we got here? Tell me about this Michael Bennett and these brothers, Martellus and Michael.
We talked about this a little bit.
While I was gone?
Yeah.
Then tell me the story, because I'm sure others have not heard it.
They chose to protest during the national anthem, but instead of kneeling, they did the classic fist in the air.
I saw that, the Black Power thing, right?
Yeah, and I thought...
You liked it. You thought that was okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm not...
It's better than kneeling, right?
It feels like you're trying to show people that you want to be with everybody and make everyone equal rather than kneel.
I agree with you. Jim, you think the same thing?
No, I really do. Yeah.
But I'm furthest from an expert on this, and I probably shouldn't be talking about it. But I seem to like the fist in the air. It represents more to me based on the past.
So the guy Michael is with. Are these guys both with?
Yeah, they're brothers.
They're brothers, and they're not on the same team, though, are
no.
they? Michael is on the Seattle, isn't he?
Yeah.
Seahawks?
Yeah, one's on the...
Or the Green Bay Packers, wasn't it? Yeah, the Packers, that's right. And so anyway, so they spoke out, and this is what happened. And I guess Martellus also had a run-in with the Las Vegas Police Department. Was that Michael or Martellus? Michael, I guess, had a problem with there.
Yeah, that was a huge thing, too.
Yeah, what was that all about?
I think there was a controversy whether or not they used unnecessary force.
Oh, see, there you go. That's a problem. So, what do we think of the Packers this year?
Oh, they're gonna make the playoffs.
They are?
Yeah, the Bengals play them Sunday, so they're gonna have a win then.
So they're 1-1 now, but
they'll be 2-1.
So you're giving us some handicapping tips.
Yeah.
Here.
You don't think the Bengals can pull out a win against the...
No, they lost. They lost to Houston. Houston had their practice squad tight end.
Yep.
They were missing a couple corners. I think they were missing 3 wide receivers, and they had a rookie quarterback. And the Bengals lost to
there you have
Houston.
It. We just take that little last part, and the Bengals lost, and we use that on every show. That was actually a tape recording.
That's the T-shirt.
Tyler, that's the T-shirt.
We talked about and yet being the
Let me ask you: do the Bengals have any help in the quarterback?
They have a backup, AJ McCarron.
Is he good?
I like him.
Yeah, so let's throw him in there for a while.
I agree.
If they lose again, let's put him in.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree with
completely.
You. We just helped him. Maybe we save the quarterback. The coach's job.
Yeah.
Or else we've got it.
You're experiencing pain, back pain, shoulder, elbow, or hand pain from a sports injury. If so, schedule a visit with Dr. Michael Sheps, the leading expert in laser therapy for pain management. Call 310-873-4422 or go to drsheps.com. Experience Epic T, the breakthrough laser therapy system that Dr. Ships developed to make you pain-free in less time. Laser therapy is a non-invasive, safe, and effective in-office procedure that penetrates deep into your skin without damaging the tissue. It perfectly targets areas of pain to promote fast, natural healing. Relax your muscles, ease muscle spasms, joint stiffness, and arthritis pain while increasing blood circulation. For over 25 years, Dr. Ships has helped Olympic athletes and sports enthusiasts alike get back in the game. Schedule your visit with Dr. Ships at his Brentwood office in California. Call 310-873-4422 or visit drships.com. That's DRSHEPS.com. 310-873-4422.
Take a look inside your personal mirror. Are you living your most amazing life possible? Are you feeling stuck, miserable, or unsure? You don't have to settle. Nothing is more important than your life. It's yours. You only have one, and you deserve to make the most of it. Help is just a phone call away. You now have your own personal, psychic, intuitive life coach. Got a question on your financial situation, your job, having a love or relationship issue you need help with? Do you want to explore your destiny and life path? Our gifted, intuitive, psychic coaches can identify root issues, access your key problems, and formulate a plan to help you move confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live an amazing life now. Everyone needs someone to talk to. Call the Psychic Life Helpline today. 800-659-1091. 800-659-1091. 800-659-1091. That's 800-659-1091.
The legends of Kaanapali Luau at the Kaanapali Beach Hotel will take your breath away with an abundant feast, spellbinding dances, and music from Lei Pono Productions. Be greeted with a lei and browse to see island crafts made by local artisans. As you hear the pu or conch shell blow, your luau experience will begin. The featured entree is a whole roasted pig and a bountiful menu of some of Hawaii's favorite food choices. Oh, you can't forget our famous made in-house taro poi. As your night comes to an end under the spell of the moon, be amazed by the famous firewalk. By the end of the night, you'll be full, and we hope you'll have made new friends and some forever memories while you continue to listen to music from Maui's local Hawaiian musicians every Monday night at Hawaii's most Hawaiian hotel. Kaanapali Beach Hotel, voted Best Aloha Spirit by Hawaii Magazine readers. Call 667-0128 or visit legendsofkaanapali.com for your exciting island adventure.
They should get Rocket Man out of there. That's all I got to say. Welcome back here to the lounge. The Sports Lounge. Fred Dreyer is on assignment. He is filming a role on the Transformers. He has been selected and going to be doing some things up in the Bay Area and then back in Los Angeles. He'll get us posted on everything next week. In the meantime, Jim Roope is here, Tyler Roope, and I'm Michael Horn. Glad to have you with us. So this Flat Earth Society, I'm going to get back to that just for 1 second. You're not kidding me on this, Tyler. There really is this guy, Sammy Watkins, the Los Angeles Rams wide receiver, believes that the Earth is flat. Is that right?
That's what they say. And there is a Flat Earth Society.
There is a Flat Earth.
Yes.
Apparently, we have a call now for the mayor of the Flat Earth Society, maybe Flat Earthville, USA. Welcome to the broadcast. Your name, sir?
My name is Fred. Fred Earth.
No, that's Flat Earth.
No, Fred Earth, not
Fred.
Earth.
So
Earth.
Apparently,
Earth. URF.
Apparently, you're
Fred.
confused because it is the Flat Earth, not the Fred Earth Society.
No, it's not Earth. It's Earth.
Earth.
Fred Earth. URFF.
So
2 F's.
Okay.
Actually, 3 if you count Fred.
Okay, Fred Earth.
So, yeah, I'm the mayor.
Okay, so tell us about the organization, the Flat Earth Society.
The Earth is flat.
Why do you say that?
It looks like a frisbee.
Yeah, why?
Turned upside down.
Yeah.
Because there's an edge.
They call it the crust?
Sure.
Thank you.
We call it an edge. Non-scientific folks call it a crust.
And is Sammy Watkins of the Rams, is he one of your guys in the
Yeah, he's my deputy mayor.
And how about from the NBA there, from the Celtics?
Treasurer.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, treasurer. Yeah, he's Secretary of Flatness.
Yeah. Now, Tyler would like to get, if he could, one of your shirts.
Oh, yeah, we got shirts.
Yeah,
we got all kinds of shirts.
I got a few.
We got blue ones and green ones and red ones. But I got to tell you something. A lot of things that people think are round are not.
So what do you say, Fred, Mayor Fred, when there's the space shot is up there and they take a picture of the Earth and it looks like a sphere?
Fake news.
That's the answer?
Fake news. Fake news.
That's the proof?
That's Hollywood.
What is
Hollywood.
Okay.
That's fake news.
Okay, thank you.
That's fake news. A lot of
Great
things.
connection we have here on this phone call, by the way. It sounds
Yeah,
like we're in the
that's
studio.
FaceTime audio for you.
That's good.
That's clean.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the
Like
call.
a 5K line.
Thank you, Fred. Okay, so we were talking
Can
about...
we hang up now?
You can just stay there if you want. Fred. Fred, what's your last name again?
Irf.
Irf.
Fred
You
Irf.
are FF.
Mr. Can I call you Mr. Irf or Fred?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So the Bengals...
Call me Mr. Fred.
We got a problem on the Bengals, and this is not necessarily related to the Flat Earth Society, but they've had this quarterback problem with Andy Dalton, and apparently they're maybe looking at Colin Kaepernick. Is that correct?
That's players unofficially. No players have been announced, but there's reportedly players have said that they want Kaepernick over Dalton.
The players?
Players of the Bengals.
Really?
Yes.
So Dalton is that bad that the players...
Flathead.
What do you think about that, Mr. Mayor
Flathead.
Irf? Mayor Irf?
Flathead.
Well, it's because the red hair and everything. You know, he would be a good member of your society, Andy Dalton.
No.
Why not?
We don't have redheads in the Flat Earth Society.
Okay, what color? Is one color hair or any color?
No, it doesn't.
Just
Anything but red.
Anything but red. Okay. Yeah. It's good to know.
True.
So anyway, you think that's going to happen, Tyler?
I don't think it's going to happen because they have their backup, A.J. McCarron.
Yeah, and you like him.
I like A.J. McCarron. But if there was a team that would take Kaepernick,
Don't do this.
I think it's going to be.
I'm telling you right now.
I think it's going to be the Bengals.
Don't do this.
I'm going to call it. Right, you know why?
Why?
We've drafted people who have committed crimes. We've drafted domestic violence.
You don't have to do this.
People accused of domestic violence.
It's true.
We've drafted people who have punched women in the face on camera. We have drafted people who have been in jail, went back in jail, and then picked them back up after they came out of jail.
So what's a kneeler going to do for you, right?
We'll take him.
We'll take him.
If he's...
We'll take it.
Listen,
It'd be cheap.
No, yeah, we could
I
offer
don't know
him...
whether I like you better or Mr. Mayor Irf.
We could offer him
What?
the minimum
The minimum
for one
salary?
season, because if he doesn't take any contract, that's going to backfire on him 100%.
Exactly.
So we could offer him the minimum for
minimum deal.
a season. We could throw him in.
You
for
might have something
a quarter,
here. You might have something
Throw him
here.
in, see how he does.
If he does anything, he's going to look like a genius.
Yeah, and we're all going. And then the Bengals going to be America's team.
Do you still let him kneel, or do you have a little pull him aside and say, "Look, stand and put the arm up"? Come on,
I think
stand and
I
put
put
the arm
up. I like the arm.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, if he's going to bring us to the Super Bowl, let him do whatever he wants. All right.
Would you just stop? We gotta take a break. We'll be back. This is the Super Bowl. He can do what he wants.
This is the Mungle on Movies. I'm Matt Mungle. The R-rated Kingsman: The Golden Circle hits theaters the 22nd.
Welcome to Statesman.
As your American cousins, we'll be working side by side.
Let's get started.
In this sequel, when their headquarters are destroyed and the world is held hostage, the Kingsman's journey leads them to the discovery of an allied spy organization in the U.S. These two elite secret organizations must band together to defeat a common enemy. For more reviews and commentary, head to mungleshow.com or follow me on Twitter @TheMungle.
Experience the romantic getaway you deserve at Maui's premier bed and breakfast, the Plantation Inn. With plantation-style architecture and decor combined with modern amenities such as dual rain showers and whirlpool hot tubs, guests relax in a tranquil oasis in the heart of Maui's historic Lahaina town. The inn is situated conveniently less than 2 blocks from Lahaina Harbor, as well as the famous Front Street, known for its range of shops, restaurants, gallery walks, and museums. The Plantation Inn is home to Gerard's Restaurant, voted Open Table's top most romantic restaurants in North America. Chef Gerard's contemporary island French cuisine magazine consistently earns some of the highest ratings in Hawaii. Come discover why Hawaii Magazine readers named the Plantation Inn #1 best bed and breakfast in Hawaii. Visit theplantationinn.com or call us at 667-9225.
The following message is brought to you by Health Markets, your first choice when you need health insurance for your small business. Do you offer health insurance to your employees? Call us now and see if you can save money. Do you want to offer vision and dental to your employees? Call us. Do you think you're paying too much for your current health insurance? Call us. Do you want somebody else to do all the legwork and search thousands of health plans from over 180 health insurance companies nationwide? Call us. We're Health Markets, and thanks to a little-known solution, we could help your business save thousands of dollars on health insurance costs and save your employees money too. Our service is free. Don't miss the great savings. Call now.
800-997-0151. 800-997-0151. 800-997-0151. That's 800-997-0151.
Health Markets Insurance Agency is DBA of InSphere Insurance Solutions, Inc., licensed in all states. Product availability varies.
Come to Angelo's and Vinci's to see the memorabilia of movie stars and theatrical magic right in downtown Fullerton, California. See the art of the masters, an Italian town square complete with storefronts of old Italian butchers and cheesemongers, fruit and wine vendors, seamstresses showing their wares, fairy lights from cathedral ceilings, and our ancestors smiling down at you from the family love altar. The romance of Romeo and Juliet, and find the mystical room of the moon. And don't forget King Kong, Dracula, Frankenstein, and who knows what awaits you in the wine cellar. Enjoy the great food. We hand stuff our pastas, roll each and every tortellini, bake our own bread, make our own sauces fresh from our private stock of Sicilian family recipes. From pasta to seafood, chicken to award-winning pizzas, tiramisu flown in from Rome. If you can't find something on our menu to tempt you, you don't like Italian food. Try our Sunday brunch, just $18.95, and Angelo's and Vinci's has been named 2 years in a row Best Italian Restaurant in Orange County. Angelo's and Vinci's Restaurant at 550 North Harbor Boulevard in Fullerton, California. Call 714-879-4022.
This is Bill's yard, and Bill's a grill master, not a grass expert. Still, no weeds belong in this backyard barbecue kingdom. And with Scott's Turf Builder Weed and Feed, Bill's greasy thumb is just as good as a green thumb. Because Scott's thickens lawns to help crowd out over 50 pesky weeds. So Bill can defeat invaders, green up his lawn, and hold his spatula high. This is a Scott's yard. Pick up Scott's Weed and Feed today.
We are back in the Sports Lounge. Fred Dreyer on assignment. He is filming for the new Transformers movie. That's going to be pretty exciting.
Yeah, I never knew he was a camera guy.
Yeah, and he's also going to be starring in it.
Oh, really?
That's the voice of Jim Roope, and Tyler Roope is here, and Mayor Fred Earth from the Flat Earth Society.
Hi.
So, with this, filling in for Fred.
No such thing as a ball shit.
The only Fred we could get was Mayor Fred Earth from the Flat Earth Society.
That's UR Earth.
We gotcha. Good. Guys want to talk to Fred Earth? You can get him. Go to Fred Dreyer's website.
Go to FredEarth.com.
Is that
.com.
.com. Just like Jim?
.com.
.com. Okay, good. All right, so now the Super Bowl, we're a ways away from that now, but apparently Jay-Z was offered a chance to perform, and he turned it down?
Yeah,
What's the deal?
I'm not sure why, because I thought, he just came out with an album. It was politically charged, like most albums these days.
Right.
And in the times that we're at and the NFL stance on things, I would think that they'd want something like that.
Yeah.
But I guess he turned it down, and I never really liked the past halftime shows at the past.
You didn't like Lady Gaga last year?
No, come
on, she was pretty good.
I did not.
She pulls muscles and stuff in her performances.
I thought it was the cheesiest thing I've ever seen.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, she said jump off the building thing at the beginning after singing the national anthem or whatever.
Well, that was pretty exciting. There was a lot of acrobatics in there.
Was it exciting?
She always dances upside down on something if she can. It's amazing. She could be a member of your Flat Earth Society, Mayor Earth.
Flat Earth.
She is.
I didn't know that.
That's undisclosed.
Anyway, the Super Bowl is going to be held in Minnesota on February 4th. So that'll be interesting.
I figure out who would you want to be in a halftime.
Maybe that's
show.
his anniversary or something. February 4th might be an
Could be
important
something
date
like
for him.
that.
You don't know.
So those are the most exciting, compelling stories in the football area
Yeah,
this
we
week.
have Fly Earth and we have Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
So now the playoffs are going to be starting. What's going on there in these games? Because, the Dodgers were on this big roll, and then they sort of tailed off. Cleveland got hot, and then they were still winning a little bit. And we had Arizona. They were going great guns. They sort of tailed off a little bit.
Yeah.
What's happening here?
Well,
Tyler, and then you, Jim.
The Dodgers are fine, so everyone can.
So somebody should calm down,
Everybody
right?
should be quiet about the Dodgers.
A lot of people getting worried because, they were used to
At
them
least
winning everything.
they're losing now. You don't want that losing streak to roll over into the playoffs, right? So it's better to lose a little bit before, get back on a hot streak, then go into the playoffs.
So you're thinking that.
Yeah.
Curtis Granderson is, came in and hit for a while, and
Yeah.
then he's like tailing in.
Which is a
he's
bummer.
batting about my average, 200.
I
I wish
re-
I could bat 200.
I really like Curtis Granderson.
I do too.
And I think
You think he's
be.
pressing a little too much?
I don't know. I think he's going to be an X factor in the playoffs.
You think so? I think
Yeah.
he could, because they go to the American League and they'll
Yeah.
just hit him and stuff. That'll be good, and he'll also get do some
Yeah.
of his bat.
And then the Diamondbacks will be a wild card team. The Rockies are in trouble with the Brewers right behind them. So it's either going to be the Rockies or the Brewers in the second wild card spot.
Yeah.
And then Angels and Twins.
Too close to call there in the American League.
And
yeah.
Angels and Twins are right in a race
That's
too.
it. Now, there's been a lot of home runs this year, and so no one's been talking about steroids. I haven't heard anybody getting. You have heard that, Jim?
I've been talking about steroids.
So what do you say?
Don't I? Every time steroids.
Because there's more home runs hit this year than in any other season in baseball. There were 5,000. Well, recently when they broke the record, 5,694th homer of the season was done this last week by Kansas City's Alex Gordon, and so that was on Tuesday. So they've hit more than that, and so this is a pretty big deal. Is it steroids? What is it?
I don't know if it's steroids.
Bad pitching.
There's been maybe pitching. There's been a lot of talk of the baseballs being manufactured differently. That was a big thing that the commissioner said is not a problem and is not real.
Right.
But you never know. Of course, he's going to say that. But yeah, I don't. It seems
They
like a
penalize a
phenomenon.
lot of guys for different slides and stuff. Joe Torre, since he got there, likes to pull people out for arguing and things like that sometimes, and
yeah.
If you did things, who's going to be the MVP? You got a lot of candidates there in the National League: Harper, Scherzer, Goldschmidt, Turner, Arenado, Stanton. Your friend Votto's.
Joey Votto.
Yeah,
I think it seems like it's going to be Stanton. He's closing in on 60 home runs.
Wow, well, he just got hot all of a sudden.
I have and he was the first one to remember the home run derby. He lost in the first round.
You remember?
Yep.
Probably was embarrassed.
Yep.
Next thing you know.
Yep.
And
he's at
little medication.
That's what I'm
saying. A little cough.
I'm not saying anything.
No, I'm not. He's a good guy. He's a local boy. We broadcast out of Hollywood, California.
Yeah, he is. He's from Notre Dame.
Yeah, he's from. Is Notre Dame? Is
Yeah.
that right? Yeah. He
My
played.
8th grade teacher coached him in football, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's talk to your. He probably stays in touch with him, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
maybe. I don't know.
He's a nice guy. Now, what else we got going here? The odds makers have they're already picking the Indians. Is that correct?
Yeah, after the 22 game win streak that they were on.
Yes.
They have now entered as favorites for the World
Everything,
Series.
huh?
Yep.
Beating out, seeing you say Dodger fans shouldn't worry?
Yeah, I don't think Dodgers should worry. I mean, they should worry in the sense that if they don't win the World Series, it's a bust for the Dodgers. Even if they make it, they've won all in. They're at that point. But the losing streak shouldn't worry them, if that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Isn't that true, though, of everyone? Isn't any team that does not get to the World Series, isn't the season a bust?
Maybe, unless you're in the rebuilding process. Like the Astros have been slowly getting better.
I thought they were going to be a factor.
Yeah,
this
everybody
year.
thought at first they thought they were going to go
Well,
all the way.
They clinched.
And they're still doing well. They got
the Astros clinched.
what's his face there from Verlander from Detroit.
Yeah.
That's helped them a lot.
Yeah,
and Verlander seems to be like really ignited again. He's gonna you get him into a short season there in the playoffs. He might be a deciding factor.
I think so. He could. I mean, they have Dallas.
So you don't agree with the odds makers? You think Houston will be there?
I like Houston. I think it's going to be Houston or Cleveland in the World Series.
Okay.
Why can't it be both?
What about?
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Houston's now in the American League.
That happened a while ago.
We brought you in here, Jim, because of your expertise in news. But maybe we should. And by the way, I didn't realize we put Tyler Roope in the actual Fred Dryer chair.
Oh.
And so that's why you wanted to sit here? Yeah, and I said yes. And so, Jim, you're there, but we've got the mayor, Earth, he could come over.
Fred Earth. That's URFF Earth.
Of the Flat Earth Society.
Yeah.
Been on the line with us.
You know, baseballs are not round either.
You like hockey?
What do you mean?
Are you a hockey fan?
You're a hockey fan? You like the hockey puck?
That's right. That's my sport.
I thought you'd like the hockey puck. That's it. That is you like to go.
That's the sound a hockey puck makes on the ice.
And when it hits
and
your
that's
head.
the same sound that the Earth makes when you fly by it.
Is that true?
In an oval shape, not around it.
We'll be back with Fred Earth of the Flat Earth Society. And we have Jim Roope and Tyler Roope. I'm Michael Horn. Fred Dryer on assignment. I don't know if he wants to come back.
Howdy, folks. Colonel Sanders here to tell you about KFC's Georgia Gold.
And I'm also over here to tell you about Nashville Hot.
Georgia Gold is honey mustard barbecue.
KFC Nashville Hot is spicy and smoky.
Georgia Gold is sweet and tangy.
Nashville Hot is crispy and delicious.
You might be asking how I'm doing this.
You also might be asking where the nearest KFC is.
I don't know what you're asking. This is radio. I can't hear you. Try both delicious flavors at KFC.
Available in extra crispy chicken tenders or chicken littles for a limited time at participating KFCs. Prices may vary.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. Every day people ask me, Jay, did I miss out? Have the rates gone up? The answer is no. Rates are still low, and it's a perfect time to refinance your home, especially if your mortgage rate is higher than 4.25%. If you'd like to lower your interest rate and save thousands of dollars in interest without starting over on a new 30-year loan, a Quicken Loans Yorgage is what you're looking for. With our exclusive Yorgage, you can choose a term that works best for you, anywhere from 8 to 30 years. The rate today on an 8-year Yorgage is 3.25%, APR 3.67%. For 7 years in a row now, J.D. Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation for customer satisfaction for primary mortgage origination. And for the 4th year in a row, they've also ranked us highest in the nation for mortgage servicing. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to quickenloans.com. That's 800-QUICKEN.
For J.D. Power award information, visit jdpower.com. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
Trying to sell your old car? Instead, donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind. Pickup is free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats, whether they run or not. Call right now and receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to over 50 locations. Call 1-800-785-9618. Donate your car today. That's 1-800-785-9618.
We are back in the lounge, the sports lounge with Fred Dryer. Fred is on assignment. I think he'll do well in the Transformers movie. Will he be like one of the Transformers, do you think?
I hope so.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to hear his voice amplified, or what do you call that? Augmented or something? Because he's got that voice anyway.
That's what we do with the microphone here in the studio.
Yeah.
I don't sound anything like this in person.
Look at how great Tyler's sounding on that
So
mic.
Fred gets off the air and is like, "Hi guys."
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
You should hear him in person.
Fred will be back with us next week, and we have Tyler Roope, Jim Roope. I'm Michael Horn. And so, Tyler, you put together a lot of stories here on the show today. And so, are the Red Sox, they're really starting a racism public service announcement?
Yeah, it's gotten that bad in Boston, I guess.
Really?
Where they're now going to show anti-racism PSAs during games.
Take the Lead initiative they're going to have on there.
And I think the other Boston teams are participating too.
The New England Patriots, the Boston Bruins, and the Celtics. Huh?
I guess Boston's always had this stigma with them, I guess.
Really?
And it came to light recently when Adam Jones of the Orioles said that fans were calling him the N-word and throwing peanuts at him.
They were throwing a bag of peanuts at him and stuff, he said?
Boston outfielders said, yeah, we've experienced that too, actually.
Really?
Their own team.
And so that all happened, and then recently...
Wow.
I don't know if you saw this.
It's like a liberal town, Boston, you know?
You would think, right? And then recently a banner was thrown over the Green Monster during the game that said... It said, I think, just racism is as American as baseball.
Really?
And that confused me at first, because it sounds like they're saying America is racist.
Right.
Which I guess they are saying, but it was backed by one of the people who threw it over was a Black Lives Matter supporter. So I guess what they were saying was America's rooted in baseball just as it is
It's confusing.
rooted in racism.
Conan O'Brien did a bit about that on Monday. It was pretty funny with different signs that have
Oh,
been
really?
put up in the,
So
in
it
the
was,
ballparks.
it was worded.
They threw a fan out of Fenway Park too.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And then for the Adam Jones thing, they banned a fan.
Yeah.
And then for the banner, they took the fans out of the game for that.
How'd they even get that banner inside?
It was a huge banner. I have no idea. It was giant.
Hide it in their mouth when they come back. That's what I would do. Now, I was watching, you mentioned that, and I was talking to you guys before the show, NESN, the New England Sports Network, and watching a Red Sox game, and they've got different announcers there. You know, David Price was taking on Dennis Eckersley and everything, but apparently they had one of your old Cincinnati Reds guys in there, Johnny Gomes, who also played for the Red Sox, and he was talking about a haunted hotel in St. Petersburg where when you played in Tampa Bay, they put the baseball teams up, and there were weird things like this woman who had died, the wife of some well-to-know kind of guy. She was a socialite. She would be seen walking down the hall in a white dress, and Johnny Gomes said he came back late after dinner one night, and he went into the hotel, and as he was walking down the hall, he saw the woman in white, and then he looked again, and she disappeared.
That's brilliant.
And some other guy was saying, if you can listen to this, you look online, it talks about this, the Renaissance Vinoy Resort in St. Petersburg, rumored to be one of the largest portals for paranormal activity in the region. And it's been known by many names, but this is apparently an interesting
Another
place
name
for you
is
to go.
Cemetery. That's one of the names it's known by.
They say this is really one of the great places to go to check out some things at the Vinoy Resort. And so
that's brilliant. Put the visiting team up in a haunted hotel.
Yeah. It wouldn't, and it scares the heck out of them, right?
You got to win that homestand.
They say that the faucets, the water turns on, and the sinks and everything, and water runs there, and all that stuff.
Or you can just watch a Tampa Bay Rays game.
That's pretty scary.
I think that place is haunted too.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to win a World Series ever. I think.
Well, those guys that are in charge of the Dodgers now, Farhide and those guys, they were from the Tampa Bay Rays organization, weren't they?
Oh.
Maybe there's some sort of magic that came in to maybe propel the Dodgers, and then they went through maybe a portal problem.
Yeah. A portal problem.
A portal problem.
Or it could be just Pedro Baez.
It's
one of those,
one
of those two.
Up in there. Portals, Pedro.
Pedro, see, everything with P's in there.
Yeah, you know.
You have it. And did you see the game where Doug Kershaw, and not Doug Kershaw, but the famed Kershaw baseball player, pitcher Doug Kershaw is the guy who was the guy with the violin and everything. Clayton Kershaw, yeah. He got really perturbed when he gave up that grand slam.
Yeah, I mean, it was the first one.
Did you see the interviews afterwards?
I did not.
And they talked to Austin Barnes first. And normally, Clayton likes to have, he had AJ, whatever, catching for him. And then he had, now he's probably used to Yasmani Grandal. Right. And then they had Austin Barnes in there. And Austin Barnes said, well, one of the pitches just kind of came up a little bit and the guy hit it out or whatever. And then when they talked to Kershaw, they were saying, oh, are you uncomfortable? Because there was a scout in the stands that said, you looked uncomfortable there. And he goes, oh, very astute, but that's not the problem. But he looked uncomfortable. I watched him. He was moving around. I think he didn't like Austin Barnes catching him.
They said there was a scout, and that's why he was uncomfortable?
Yeah, that's in the post-game interview in the locker room.
Wait, why would there be someone in real life scouting Clayton Kershaw?
He was scouting the team, but he said he looked like he was uncomfortable on the mound.
Okay.
But then there was some sports talk show, and they were saying that it was Austin Barnes. He didn't like the way he was calling the game.
I mean, pitchers and catchers, they have a bond, so.
They don't, right? Yeah. Remember Steve Carlton used to always have the guy on the Phillies would always catch for him. They had his own, who was it, Clayton Dalrymple or one of those guys that would be the guy? You guys Dalrymple was one of the great catchers, I believe. Didn't he play on the Reds for a while, too?
I don't know. I was not alive.
You must have known that. Clayton
Didn't know Dalrymple.
That's a great baseball name.
That's a great
In fact, Clayton Kershaw should change his name to Dalrymple.
Clayton Dalrymple.
And he confused him. Go out there and change his name. Once in a while, Clayton Kershaw pitch a few.
Change his shirt.
And then change his name and his shirt to Dalrymple and Clayton Dalrymple, and people confuse him.
It's a winning combination.
Win.
When you really want Italian food, you've got to get to Columbo's. Columbo's Italian Steakhouse and Jazz Club, Colorado Boulevard, Eagle Rock. It's that little neighborhood place you wish was down the street from you. Seekers of luscious and appetizing gustatorial pursuits, indulge your fancies with steaks so absolutely yum-yum. Vegetarians have forsaken kale and Pilates and never look back. Fish specialties so fresh and delicious and chosen by King Neptune himself, and relish Columbo's Italian family specialties so delectable you'll be yelling out, "Bravo, bravo!" And let's not forget Columbo's world-famous meatballs, and you've got to try their breakfast pizza. Oh, and jazz every night. Service that's friendly, not phoning, and at a price that'll keep you coming back. That's Columbo's, that little neighborhood place you wish was down the street from you. Columbo's, Manja.
Do you want to fly somewhere, anywhere in the world? Smart travelers call myflightsearch.com for the best deals on flight tickets. Going to Manila, Bangkok, London, how about Singapore? Call myflightsearch.com for the lowest flight tickets available. What about a local vacation? Let's say you want to fly to Vegas, Orlando, Miami, Los Angeles, or Denver. Pick up the phone and call myflightsearch.com right now. We have exclusive deals that you can't find anywhere else. The only way you can get these low airline prices is by calling us. We have so many low prices available, we can't possibly tell them to you right here and now. If you're flying somewhere anytime in the next 6 months and you want the lowest airline ticket prices anywhere, you owe it to yourself to save a ton of money. So pick up your cell phone and call myflightsearch.com right now.
Call 800-445-3166. 800-445-3166. That's 800-445-3166. Call now. 800-445-3166.
Take a look inside your personal mirror. Are you living your most amazing life possible? Are you feeling stuck, miserable, or unsure? You don't have to settle. Nothing is more important than your life. It's yours. You only have one, and you deserve to make the most of it. Help is just a phone call away. You now have your own personal, psychic, intuitive life coach. Got a question on your financial situation, your job, having a love or relationship issue you need help with? Do you want to explore your destiny and life path? Our gifted, intuitive, psychic coaches can identify root issues, access your key problems, and formulate a plan to help you move confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live an amazing life. Now, everyone needs someone to talk to. Call the Psychic Life Helpline today. 800-659-1091. 800-659-1091. 800-659-1091. That's 800-659-1091.
Welcome back to the lounge. Final segment here. Fred Dreyer on assignment. He is filming the Transformers movie. I'm Michael Horn, along with Tyler Roope and Jim Roope. And I was right. Steve Carlton always had his own catcher, and the Phillies fans were going nuts here on the internet. It was Tim McCarver, because Bob Boone was the regular catcher, and Tim McCarver would always play every fourth day or fifth day. I think it was every fourth day, because when Steve Carlton pitched, they actually pitched more than 5 innings. They pitched complete games, and they worked sometimes on 4 days rest. So there you have it. And then Clayton Dalrymple, he's a pretty good catcher there. Am I right, Jim Roope?
Surprisingly so. I guess I shouldn't say surprisingly so, but
I knew it.
He threw out 48.8% of runners trying to steal second base, second only to Roy Campanella.
It's an F.
48.8.
It's an F.
That's true.
That's less than 50%.
You're a tough grade. Tough.
But he was.
That's better than like Jorge Posada and all those guys over the years. Really?
Yeah.
Better than Johnny Bench? Johnny Bench can hold 5 baseballs in his hand.
Yeah, he can't throw one, though. A World Series champ in 1970.
We're talking about Clayton Dalrymple, right?
Yeah.
And?
So he played from 1960 to 1971 and has for both the Phillies and then the Orioles. He played for the Phillies from 60 to 68, Orioles 69 to 71, and with the Orioles, world champions. So there you go.
Right.
Mayor Irf, who is your favorite catcher of all time? We have Fred Irf, the mayor of the Flat Earth Society.
Let's see. I think
who was it? Your favorite?
Smokey Burgess.
From the old Pirates there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I don't think he was a catcher.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Smokey was a catcher.
Smokey Burgess.
He used to catch Roy Face. Remember Elroy Face used to be
Face
the reliever?
News.
No, it's not Face News. There was a guy named Elroy Face.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Face News.
Face News.
Okay, so as the playoffs now, Tyler, get down to the final point, like I would say for like the Twins, the Angels, the Brewers, the Rockies, every game counts. Is that right?
Yeah, they're both. I think they're all within one of the wild card spot.
So
the second wild card.
Let me ask you guys: do you think by taking the season right down to the edge and having to win maybe the last game of the season, does that make you better prepared for the playoffs, where the other guys are sort of like, let's just sit back here and eat a hamburger?
That does. Yeah.
Or one of them big Smoky Joe hot dogs from Cincinnati.
Yeah, I think.
I'll just have one of them Smoky Joes.
I believe in. Yeah, okay. I believe in momentum. I'm a momentum guy.
I am too.
So I do believe that if you clinch on the last day, your whole team
zoom in.
Yeah, your whole team is so hyped to be in, rather than if you're the Dodgers or the
Cleveland or whatever, and you get a clinch.
And you clinch it 2 weeks early.
Jim Roope, your thoughts on that?
I have to agree. The momentum is key and things like that. But as you get farther into the playoffs, so you might be hyped at the beginning, but then how tired are you? Can you sustain through the divisional series and then into the? That's the problem.
Mayor Fred Earth of the Flat Earth Society. 2 people have said they agreed. What do you think?
Well, momentum's very important when you're talking about the Earth.
But what do you think of baseball to win the last game?
Baseballs are not round.
Apparently, then you're just stuck on one topic. And
there's no such thing as a ball shape.
What's your website for the Flat Earth Society?
FredEarth.co.
No, not your website. For the
same place.
So FredEarth.co.
Yeah, you get the Flat Earth stuff.
And how do you spell Earth?
URFF Earth.
URFF. Fred is F-R-E-D?
Yes. Okay. One F and one D.
Okay. Tyler, thank you again for being with us. Thank you, Jim Roope. Thank you, Mayor Earth. And thank you all for joining us. Fred Dreyer will hopefully be back next week to tell us all about the Transformers. In the meantime, you can check out past shows. Go to our website, crntalk.com/The Sports Lounge. Go to Fred Dreyer's site and get his movie as well, too. Highway 395, FredDryer.co, FredDryer.co. You can email him, FredDryer@crntalk.com. From all of us here to all of you, have a great week, and let's get some good baseball games going.
Which was most appropriate because that was your theme.
Are you tired of hearing your favorite talk radio shows sound like this? What if you could hear your favorite shows in crystal clear, high-definition digital sound? Well, with CRN Digital Talk Radio's 6 channels of high-definition radio, you can now hear all of your favorite hosts like you've never heard them before in CRN HD. The difference is amazing. Catch your favorite political hosts like Dennis Prager, Tom Hartman, Barry Farber, and so many more. Entertainment and lifestyle programming like The Robert Conrad Show, The What's Cooking Show, and The What's Cooking on Wine Show, all in true CRN HD audio. Sports, business, travel, food, wine, politics, there is something for everyone, and it's all available in CRN High Definition Sound. Log on to www.crntalk for listings and information on all your favorite shows. That's www.crntalk.com.
The radio channel